So then just the next one that I've got, I've turned that away completely, so it's just a completely smooth pot. And you might think, well, why has she not just done that in a plaster mould? Well, that's because the little microscopic platelets, hexagonal things, if you roll out the clay, they're all higgledy-piggledy. If you throw them, then they all line up beautifully, and it makes a much stronger form. So all the hole cutting I do, it stands up to it a lot better. Work this way round, I'm normally sitting at the table sort of very controlled. So you see that a soft pencil you can draw on really easily on your pot. And also it's best to go inside your pencil line, because if there is any crumbling, then you can just file that back again to get rid of any crumbling edges. And then once I've cut all of the holes out, go round them again on the inside and the outside to get that beveled edge. And I like them to look like, I've told so many people, but near where I live, when the tide goes out, and it's a very low tide, beautiful chalk rock pools, sanded away by the sand and the sea. It's very inspired by that. So another thing I've got at home for supporting, so these edges I tend to do them quite fine, and by the time you cut all the holes out, you also don't want any weight on this edge at all. So I've got some camping pans at home that my mother gave to me because she didn't want to throw them away, so it's given to Clare, that's what happens. They've got a really nice rounded edge on the underside, and because they're 3 stacking ones, I've got 3 options of sizes for different sized pots and bowls. So they're ideal, but the sponge is quite good too. So that's a nice cold polishing sponge. Put that more or less in the centre. It's going to clear the table. So then I'll be working on it that way up. So obviously cutting all the holes through, I'll be able to see where my design is as well. So smoothing it on the outside as well. So that's quite nice with some glazes, that shows up quite well. It's a subtle little thing, and sometimes it helps just to get a little bit of translucency. With the Audrey Blackman Porcelain, because you've got more plasticity with it, you're giving away on a bit more of the translucency that you get with the other porcelain bodies. So then just taking that away. Before I do anything, I'm going to... So this is a good time to use water rather than slip. So I use the slip with the throwing, and water when I'm doing this bit, because it just goes into it so easily. And I'm just going to put the water where I want to put the waves. Right, so I work on this one around here. So I know I need it about that length. I want to about that length. Leave that one like that.
So what porcelain did you say you're using?
This one's Audrey Blackman,
Okay.
which I get muddled up when I say Catherine Hepburn sometimes. It's more romantic, isn't it? Right, so with the ones on the underside as well, I'm not going to do them quite so thin. I'll leave them fairly thick and a little bit shorter than perhaps I might do on the inside, and that's because I want it to take the weight of the pot. And that's going to be long enough for I want it to go. Yes, that's it. Just cut the ends off and neaten that up. Oops. Oh, and I've started using, I used to use you know, the dust-friendly aprons, which repel the dust quite nicely. And I used to use those for rolling out clay, but this is a shower curtain, which I found works brilliantly, and it's an awful lot cheaper. Right, so that's really quite thick. Ideally, I want to get the other one about the same sort of width, so I'll do that now as well. Although it's quite nice, if I do one a little bit wider than the other, then the bowl could sit at a bit of a tilt anyway. So I quite like them to find their own balance. Oops. So, draw round with the pencil where I want this to go. I don't know if you can see that that's doing its own thing already with the shape. It's not by any means completely round anymore. So I've drawn that where I want it to go. Score really well. Sometimes I have the waves sort of curling back away from each other, and sometimes I sort of have them going in the same direction. I feel like if they're both peeling away, it's almost like a skin revealing the skeletal structure underneath a little bit. So I'm just attaching it where I put the slip and the pencil line. Sorry?
Water.
The slip pencil line. Oh, slip, water pencil line. Thank you. Force of habit. Make sure that's stuck up the top there. So useful having that clock there, actually. So if I've neatened that in all the way round, and then I'll spend as long as it takes to just get that curve exactly as I want it, and have that kicking out a little bit more, so that'll be more likely to stand on that bit somehow as well. And then when that's gone leather hard, which will be in 5 minutes time actually in this heat, I'll go over it again. I used to use one of these. I used to use one of these when I was working in stoneware, just to take that edge off. But I found with porcelain, it tends to just ruck it up and tear it. So I'll go round that with a scalpel blade. But as you can see, it's a bit sticky to do that now. And then that gives the impression that that's a lot finer than it actually is. So we'll pretend that I've done 2 waves completely over the whole thing, and then I've got to very carefully lift it up and turn it around. And then the most tricky, and the bit starts being up. Perhaps what the colours are. Gently placing that where I want it to go.
Most of your pots come out the other side?
Oh, I don't know, I don't really count actually, so best not to. No, I sometimes open the kiln and things have just done things that I didn't expect, which I'm very happy about. And then when I thought something was pretty much fail-safe, it's not at all, so it's just really swings and roundabouts. And I don't know, you can probably gather that I do tend to challenge myself and push the material, you know, further than it really wants to go sometimes. But yeah, no, I do have a fair few things going on. So I'd put water and score and water there as well. And before doing any more here, I'll join these edges first, because this is the first bit that's going to dry. So if I get carried away doing this bit down here, then this, by the time I come up here, is just completely ruined, and I can't bend it round and neaten it up at all. So I'll spend even longer fiddling around with that and that one as well, and also so that you can't tell the width difference there too. At this stage, because that's a little bit finer, make that wave as neat as I possibly can. But I enjoy playing around at this stage particularly, because it's really beginning to bring the pot alive for me. And rather than do that predictable curve, sometimes you can put a little bit of a shimmy in it, like there's a different water current running through, or maybe a fish has just swum past and disturbed it. That's my imagination. So, easier to use one of these at this stage because you're working into the pot rather than the outside.